Hey, g'day guys, Sam here from Trade to Prosper. In another crypto review. This time it's SAY. And this chart is based on the Bitcoin pairing. And it's evident to me that the top was found based on the Bitcoin pairing rather than one against the US dollar. And I'll explain why. Well, for the local one anyway, at the moment. We're still in the bull market, hopefully. But what do we see here is a bit of major resistance, and it's probably likely that Bitcoin's going to hit 48k or 52k based on what we're seeing at the moment with Bitcoin. We have more regular moving averages, which is the 21 daily EMA and SMA, the 400, 200, the 4-hour 200 moving average, and the 50. So that is the main moving average that tells us that the uptrend is still intact. And you can probably say that with that wick there, this is a 4-hour chart, you can see a big rejection. And when you see that, and we get a, what is it? What kind of percentage is that? That is 40% pullback against Bitcoin. That tells you that it is a local top, and we're going to go sideways for a while. My assumption is that we're going to have a reaccumulation structure of some sort based on Wyckoff. And the Wyckoff structure or reaccumulation structure could be based on two things. The base, where is the base? The base could be further down if it's a reaccumulation. And at the moment, what I anticipate is that it's going to do something similar to what we did here. And basically, and it might not take place, but basically it takes a bounce. I've entered a long there already, a small long, find some resistance and then come back down and potentially find this support there. That's one scenario. The other scenario is that it just goes there and then continues to drop further, and we'll look for this as a base. I think this is too low, but could be wrong. And because we've got the moving averages, the regular moving averages, just like that, where we'll find support and we'll find this potential trend line finding support. So how do I find that level? Well, it's basically the Fibonacci from the top to the bottom. So that's one. We've got the golden ratio. So I'm looking at this level as the golden ratio in confluence with some moving averages. The other moving average is from that top to this level, and our golden ratio is there as well. So we might just ignore the wick, take the majority of the level and pull our Fibonacci back. And so at the moment it doesn't make any sense. If we pull this to that level there, that's probably the 0.5 fib. We have these volume profiles, and I'm expecting they're going to play their role somewhere. But at the moment, I'm not really positive with this, because this is like a failed auction where we can have, although 618 is likely to be resistance. Come back down, and it probably comes down like that. And we get a 3-wave down and then a bounce. So I'm looking for that, for the golden ratio with these moving averages. So if it does play that role, it's a good entry, and then we probably that could be a reversal structure and just continue on, or further down like that, or that sideways. But it just really depends on the nature of how it gets there. But you can see that's a resistance level. It's got confluence, that's the neckline. It's got a good shorting position, and I think it will come down, find that as resistance. We get these areas taking its role. If we regain that level, so if we find support on the POC or the value area high or value area low, and we regain this level, then we become bullish. but yeah, that's once it breaks. So we have resistance, but we also have support. This moving average is going to be support band with the Fibonacci level. So I am looking for that pocket somewhere here. Looking at the response of the candles, I don't think it will make it to this level at all. It's a bit too far. But this golden ratio or this golden ratio makes logical sense to me. Don't want to be bearish, and I do feel like that this is going to be a reaccumulation structure. Question is, what kind of reaccumulation structure? Is it going to be that's going to be the base, or is this going to be the base? So that's that. There could be two bases for reaccumulation, and this will be the lowest point, or is this the lowest point? That's the question. And I'll leave it at that. Now, for now, if we look at the 8-hour chart, this was a perfect shorting position. On this case, the indicators gave us a good sign. Even the RSI gave us a good sign that this is a level that's important to hold. And what was happening was it was just basically exhaustion. So we have a bit of a fake out there, a bit of extension with that wick. Got the last grab and then dumped. So this is where you become bearish when it goes back into a triangle, especially the exit resistance. We broke that support line with the wave trend. That was our shorting position. Sort of too late. Didn't have any of it anyway. But that would have been a good position to short it with Bitcoin or to flip. And so we're using this indicator similar to those levels. We see prior we had these levels of importance as well. So when price came above, well, when price came down, it found this wave trend level as support as well as the RSI, a double bottom, and then there was bullish divergence pushing it up. Eventually it did break up there. So there was bullish divergence in the making on the 8-hour, very similar to there. And so eventually when it broke that level right there, that was your breakout trade, and that was it there. So I'm thinking if it does this level was support over here. So if this finds support and we see a bullish nature, it could still drop, and this will be our ultimate level of buying because we had it down there as well. And you can see, you can probably make some assumptions. That was another proven point. It broke above, came back down, and you see this formation of some sort. That was a clear breakout trade. So I'm looking at these levels. I'm averaging in. If it drops more, I'll buy more. And if it drops more, I'll probably not buy more and just wait to reassess. But at this point, I'm averaging because it's going to be a big player. I didn't know anything about it until it was a bit late in the picture. So I'm not going to buy it with this move. I was focused on other stuff. Now, that would have been a nice short, missed it. From that perspective, from the pairing charts, I think it's worth it because even if you make a mistake, you're either with Bitcoin or you have SEI, and if I'm with the bullish market, you still play it safe.
There you have it.
I'm going to leave
Please
that there,
give Sam a
guys.
like, share, and subscribe to his channel to support him for doing more of these posts.